Alright, today I'm going to do my third video for my psychology class, and today's topic is going to be on corporal punishment, specifically talking about spanking of your children. I personally agree with this form of corporal punishment. I agree that children should be spanked. It's good for the kids to learn respect. It helps them behave better. They're not more than likely not to mouth off to their parents, to act up, to misbehave. Instills a little bit of fear into them, keeps the balance of things. But, you don't want to be your kid's best friend. You want to be their parent. You want to make sure that you have control on teaching them life lessons and respect and stuff like that, so that they can grow up to be a good person. An appropriate type of spanking for your corporal punishment, I would have to say, is anything that is a open hand to a leather belt. You don't want to leave any marks on your children. No cuts, no bruises, no redness. Nothing that will affect them. Nothing that can get people to call child services on you. Nothing that's gonna scar them for life. Pretty much just hard enough and just enough to teach them a lesson. Let them know what they did was wrong, not to do it again. Make sure that they learn their respect their elders. A bad type of item to use for spanking could be pretty much any big bulky item, any switches, bats, books, belts with studs, pretty much anything that's going to leave damage on the children, any cuts or bruises or gashes, anything that's going to harm them and get them scarred for life, get child services called, anything that's just real bad for them, don't do it. I think the spankings become appropriate come your toddler ages. Nothing, no infant, no babies, no nothing. I'd probably say about ages 3-ish and up, until about their pre-teens or so. Just the window of time where they're still learning and developing basic life skills, the window of area where you can teach them respect and all that. Now for when they get older to 8, 9, 10, 11, they can get a little bit harder. That's when you kind of start using the belt, because when they're 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's just light hitting, just so that they get the point across that they're not supposed to do that. That's mainly what it is. It's just like training an animal. Same thing. You hit them or you knock them on the nose or whatever for going to the bathroom in the house. You flick them in the nose. They know that's bad. They're not going to do it again. Same thing with pretty much anything and anybody's. So you take a child goes around. He starts drawing on the wall. You tell the kid no. A couple of light spankings. They might not get the lesson the first time or two, so you do it again, but a little bit harder, and they're going to get the lesson, and they're not going to draw on the wall anymore. Growing up, I was used the belt on me. I was hit, or not hit, but spanked, and it did work. Pretty much any time that I did something wrong, and I got the belt, or I got spanked, I never did it again. I learned my lesson. Anytime I disrespected somebody, I was taken away into a corner. I was hit a couple of times. Never did that again. So basically, it's just like anything else. You learn your lesson. So that's why parents do it. And you can't hit your kids these days. You can't teach them to respect the old-fashioned way. And that's why you got so many disrespectful people out there these days. Because the parents get in trouble for spanking their kids. They go to jail. They do all sorts of things. When you can't just shelter your children forever. You can't put them in a big bubble, all these safe zones and safe places and all this stuff now. People need to, strengthen back up. Everybody's just so weak now. Your children are gonna have to be spanked sometimes. You're gonna have to tell your kid no. It's all not gonna be happy this and be happy there and yes, yes, yes. You have to teach them. You gotta teach them respect, and you gotta teach them manners and be respectful. And sometimes in that comes discipline, consequences for their actions. They're gonna have to be spanked. They're gonna be sent to the room. They're gonna be grounded. You can't just not do that anymore.